Had some northern lights. We had a show
Oh, yeah.
there, and then we had severe weather from the past week, and now you're saying there could be more showers coming.
Yes.
Hopefully not severe weather. But
So just like this past week, just a little bit of everything on the 7-day. Going to get into maybe some more showers and storms, but right now we're going to enjoy the beautiful weather we have for Mother's Day weekend. So you take a look, clear blue skies, well, not necessarily clear, a few clouds out there, but still mostly blue skies. And look at that temperature, 78 degrees. We have been in the 80s and the 90s for a while. Let's bump it on down below average. What do you say after that cold front moved on through? So 70s are the story all across central Georgia, a little bit cooler. We're talking mid 70s up to the north and then further down to the south. We got some upper 70s, but still no one getting to that 80-degree mark today. And as you can see, a look from above, all quiet, and that is a beautiful change of scenery from the past couple of days where we have seen a very busy radar picture. But across the southeast, it is mainly the same. Maybe some rain up here in West Virginia and Virginia, and then once we take it over to the southern plains, you can see some cloud cover and then a couple severe thunderstorm warnings out that way, and that will be affecting us in the next couple of days. But first, let's get into today and tomorrow. As you can see, running on the cooler side today, anywhere from about 2 to maybe 5 degrees cooler after the passage of that cold front. But we're getting into the time, it's getting in closer and closer to summer, so we're going to call them cool fronts instead of cold fronts, not necessarily having as much of an influence on the temperatures. But still, nonetheless, a cooler start to your Mother's Day Sunday right there. And as we get into the afternoon, you can see a few clouds here and there, more similar to what we saw today, but getting above that 80-degree mark, but still low 80s, going to be feeling mighty nice and still below average of 85 degrees. We start out Monday with cloud cover building back in, and then as we get into the heat of the day, we start to pop up a couple of showers, and then very similar to what we did see at the end of this past week. So you can see going to see about 2 waves of rains, one starting later in the evening on Monday, not looking too bad with that, but then once we get into the overnight hours, into the early morning hours on Tuesday, you can see a lot of red and orange associated with that. We're going to continue to keep you updated. We still got to fine tune some severe weather details, but as of right now, not in any severe weather outlook, but that rain will continue to persist after a little bit of a break, going to still keep that cloud cover. Going to be very beneficial with that cloud cover, not allow us to warm on up as we get into Tuesday afternoon. So as you can see, more rain continuing on our long range model right there. And then we get to the midweek, a little bit of a dry spell that will persist for Wednesday and Thursday. And then as we get into Friday evening, you can see another front approaching, widespread rain all across the southeast, and that lingering a little bit into Saturday morning. We'll fine tune that as we get closer and closer, but right now we still have to enjoy the beautiful weather we have for Mother's Day. So for tomorrow, a little bit warmer, but overall just a picture perfect day, if you will. Highs below average, not going to be too hot, and going to see mostly clear skies. It is going to be awesome to spend some time with mom tomorrow. But with that rain, temperatures cooling on down, only highs in the 70s on Monday and Tuesday, going to be associated with some rain and some thunderstorms. Back up into the mid 80s for the midweek, and as we get to next week, another rain chance, but still not too warm. You can see highs only topping out around 85 by the time we get to Saturday. But Connor, it's a beautiful day to be out on the diamond, isn't it?